So this is the Philips Avent bottle warmer. You just have to adjust this little dial to how many ounces are going to be in your bottle. We usually do 4, so there's like, it just goes 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So we usually go right between the 3 and the 5. You do need to fill up. I don't have a bottle ready right now, but we just kind of keep a little bit of water here because it does evaporate with the heat and everything. You put your bottle in, you usually just pour some water in to kind of have the water go up to the line on the bottle of where the formula milk is. You pop that in, press the button, and it kind of has a little dial here so you can see once it goes all the way around, that means it's done. I do like this bottle warmer. I feel like it can definitely hold. You can see though, it's not that easy to clean, and it's disgusting. We didn't use filtered water or anything, so it did get kind of gross in there. I have cleaned it out a few times. It is what it is. I'm probably just gonna chuck this like when we're done with it. This is our last baby, but yeah, that's my only complaint. I guess I can't find a way to open this thing to clean it any better. So I basically just took a toothbrush, scrubbed around in there. I don't know, it's probably our fault. We just kind of keep water in there. We don't dump it out every time. I mean, it's not actually going into the bottle, so could just be an us problem, but keep that in mind. I don't feel like it heats up the fastest. I've never used another bottle warmer though, but it does within a few minutes, which I suppose that's probably as quick as you can. We do sometimes put like a frozen bag in there as well, and that can help thaw that out somewhat. I would definitely recommend it for a bottle warmer. I don't really see any reason why it doesn't work, so.
Hi, I am going to review the Philips Avent bottle warmer, which I have to say is one of my top 10 favorite newborn purchases because this thing here is so convenient and easy to use. So you fill this with water and you don't need to change it all the time, maybe every once in a while, but the water pretty much stays in here. And you turn the button up to whatever ounce of milk that you have in the bottle. So let's see, we're going to put it up on 4 and turn it on, and this part here lights up, and when it's completely lighted up and it stops flashing, that's how you know your bottle is warm. And one thing I would say that is a con about this is that it takes a while to kind of warm up, typically longer than 3 minutes. However, that has not been much of an issue for us because we put it on, we forget about it for a little while, then we come back 5 to 6 minutes later and our bottle is warm. And most importantly, it keeps the bottle warm here. So I don't have to worry about the bottle cooling down if I don't come back in time, because it has a feature here that keeps the bottle warm for you. So if you're interested in getting this, I highly, highly recommend, because not only is it convenient, but it's very easy to use.
This is the Philips Avent bottle warmer. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to show a bottle that just has water in it. So what you would do is you put the bottle of milk in there, and then you want to look to see where the amount of milk is to where the water would line up. So for example, this is 4 ounces of milk. The water should line up to that level. So you're going to add just a little bit more water, and there. So then it lines up. And then what you would do is you select on here the volume. So that one was 4 ounces. So it's going to be there. You would press this, and then what would happen is it starts to flash, to light up. And when it has a full complete circle, then that means you know the bottle is ready. So I really like the bottle warmer. I find that it is easy to use, doesn't take up much room on my countertop. This sticker you can remove. I just have it left on, but this is what I was talking about, how it has to line up with the volume in the bottle.
Okay, so I know right now I'm going to be doing 3 ounces. I'm heating up some formula to mix with some oatmeal for the baby. So I've got a bottle here. I'm just using this to measure. I'm going to get 3 ounces of water, because you do however much you're about to make. So I just pour it right on top right here. Just like that. Got the formula here. And I'm gonna heat it up in this bottle too, since I'm just gonna be pouring it for her food. And do about 3 ounces there. And I'm gonna just sort of set it in the middle of the water I poured in. And make sure it's on the right setting. So it is, and just turn it on. It'll blink and it'll go around in a circle, and then when it's done, it won't be blinking anymore. It'll just be a lit up circle. And then it'll be ready, warm and hot, just the way the baby likes it.
Hi, this is my review of the Philips bottle warmer. Highly recommend this product. Really easy to use. Definitely recommend for anybody who is got a little one at home, trying to save some time on warming up milk or food or defrosting. Very user-friendly, has the ounces here or milliliters. You twist, set the dial to the number of ounces you have, put water in, add your bottle. You can see the smaller size in there, set to 5. It will light up as it goes around, and then when it's fully warmed, the whole dial will be lit. Also works great with the larger size bottle. Highly recommend this product. This is the Philips bottle warmer.
Super easy. You have 5 ounces. Put your bottle in. Fill it up with water to where it's equal with the milk. Right there. Set it to how many ounces you're gonna do. 5. Push start. It starts blinking, and once it's all the way full, not blinking, it's done.
This is probably the best bottle warmer that I've purchased. I just put in the milk. I put the same amount of volume of water inside the warmer, and then I turn it on and have it set to the dial. Once the light goes all the way around, it's ready to go, and then I can feed it to the baby.
So my last video I started about 3 minutes ago. As you can see, the indicator light has not moved, and it is starting to boil the milk. At this point, this is when I have to turn it off so that it doesn't overflow and also ruin my breast milk.